Whoa, it's the illusion, reporting from somewhere up on spaceship Earth. I'm up here at the Talons Out woodworking studio. It's cold, man. It's just straight up cold today. Yeah, man. The mind. I trip out on the mind, man. You know, I wonder sometimes how much of my mind I cannot just use. I can feel the barriers in my mind. And I don't mean perceptual barriers. I mean like neural net pathway barriers. You know, was it the fluoride in the drinking water? Was it the drugs I took? Was it the alcohol I drank? Is it the diet? Is it the food I've eaten? Is it the TVs? Is it all this stuff accumulated into my life that's just turned me into an idiot? And an idiocracy kind of way, man. I'm a pretty on it dude on a certain level, but man, I can feel it not connecting. I can feel it not getting, and maybe it's because I know enough to know that my mind has been messed with, that my pineal gland has been calcified. And as I try to wake up and stay awake, the more and more I'm like Cypher in the Matrix. I just want to be put back in the Matrix, man. I know it's not real. I know the steak is not real, but it sure tastes good, right? And so part of what's going on is, you know, my mind is in a state of lack right now. Somehow I've convinced myself I'm in a state of lack. It all started with I didn't have enough sleep today. I slept all night, man. I did not want to get up today and be in the world. In the world with all whatever's going on. It's a Sunday, you know, whatever, it's a push. But you know, I don't get, this is where my mind short circuits. Like, cannot figure out how to this is gonna sound ridiculous, but pull it off. You know, I have this friend, right? I don't know if he's a friend, an acquaintance, somebody I know. Super successful, built his own business. Dude's a hustler, a scam artist, not a genuine person on any level. I'm not sure he knows who he is. I think he knows he's a scam artist. But sometimes, man, I want to be that. I just want to have to not sweat bills every month, man. Like, I want my ideas to be able to catapult me into abundance, right? And I know that's perceptual BS, dude. Like, I know I'm in a state of abundance, man. I'm sitting in a woodworking shop that I control, and the bills are paid, and I got an apple in my hand, and all that kind of stuff. But I was remembering, I was listening to Joe Rogan one day, and he was talking about the first moment he realized he didn't have to worry about his bills anymore, and how that freed his mind to do more stuff that he really wanted to do with himself. And that's what I'm talking about, is my mind has some sort of weird barrier where I cannot capitalize upon myself enough to free myself to do what I really want to do. And I don't know what that is. And there lies the rub. Like I don't know how to pull it off in this dimension, if you will. Like, I'm so caught up in the multi-dimensional, trying to vibrate at the right frequency. I somehow have put myself in this weird state of lack. And it's not one like metaphysically, though it is, right? Because if I could just stop tripping out on what's holding me back, nothing would be holding me back, right? And there's where this weird vacuum cleaner eating itself that I know is the rewiring of all the poisons that have been put into my spacesuit. All the damage that I've done to myself. You know, I can't blame it on the system. I have to take some responsibility for screwing up my own ability to achieve. But I've been swinging for the fences most of my life. I've tried one thing after another, and I've never been really able to get the touchdown. Gotten close. I get into like first and goal, 9 yards out. I can get there. I cannot get the ball over the thing, right? And what is the ball? What is the line? It's the ability to really not have to live with this sort of subtext of it all could fall apart. Like I'm right here, right in it now. Like, you know, I was thinking today, man, should I have really kissed my boss's ass the other day? Or do you stand up for yourself, right? These decisions we make. Is it sometimes better to play slave? No way, man, no way, right? But I spent so much time bucking the system that it's inadvertently made me a victim of the system. Like, it's weird. And that's all up in here. Like, I'm gonna sit here in the shop and cut wood and make a bunch of frames today. You know, I'm doing my art. I'm trying to break free. I'm trying to make it happen, man. Like, you know out there. Like, I don't know what step away from it is. And it's not to be a donkey either. It is not to blow it all off and start eating caviar in some helicopter somewhere. It's really so that I can create what I have a vision to create. But I'm stuck kind of tinkering with this limited set of colors in my color wheel. And I know that's the perception I'm talking. That's all bullshit, man. I have total abundance, except I can't figure out how to figure that out. And I can get there a lot of times. A lot of times I'm in that free zone where I'm truly not sweating it at all. It's weird. You know, the whole thing was, you know, just get through Christmas. Just keep paddling through Christmas, right? I'm not a big Christmas kind of guy, but it was just like, you know, in my line of work, dude, like, there's not a lot you can do before the holidays. Like, you know, it's one of those things. So, you know, I just kind of had to buckle down and get through. Well, I got through Christmas. Now what? Now it's into, like, reality. And I go, dude, I do not want to call up one of these general contractors and get on a crew, because that just sweeps you away, man. It's like jumping into a river and you're gone, dude. Like, the last thing I want to do is keep banging on wood, man. It's my knee hurts. I want to, you know, like, it's just wear and tear on the body, dude. And it's really not that fulfilling. Like, that's the thing. Like, I want to do fulfilling. That's what I'm talking about, like, the thing that's holding me back. I want to be able to apply myself to something that's truly beneficial to the flow of Spaceship Earth. But I'm jammed up because I got to go, like, pity party, right? That's all this is a pity party, man. Just feeling sorry for myself. I'd sit here bitching to this camera all day, right? Is it gonna do anything? Is it gonna do anything? Or do I turn off this camera, walk over there and start cutting wood, glue it together, sand it, put some lacquer on, and just make creation, right? Because that's the thing, as long as I'm making stuff, I am in contact with source energy. That's where I gotta remember, see, it didn't help. I was looking at a Juxtapose magazine last night, and there was some like terrible art. Like sometimes terrible art freaks me out more than super unattainable art I can never attain to be. Like, I was looking at some garbage, dude. These dudes are like famous. I'm like, bro, really? That's horrible. But somehow but I can't get trapped into what other people are doing. Stop. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. It matters what I'm doing right here, right now. And today, I've been sitting on the pity pot. What a stupid, useless place to be. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna turn off this camera, I'm gonna make my dreams happen. That's what's gonna happen. That's what we're doing on this YouTube channel, man. We are battling our own perceptual barriers, dude. We're fighting the man by getting up and getting back into the ring on a daily basis, on sometimes a minute-by-minute basis. You know what I'm stoked about? I don't have a hangover. I'm not high. I don't got a bunch of weed bringing me down. I got an apple lifting me up, an organic apple lifting me up, dude. That's it, man. Like, that's it. Like, God, it's so gnarly, dude. It's so gnarly. 2015 going into 16. What kind of human being are you gonna be? I am not a sheeple. I'm a fucking lion, man. Arr, hear me roar, baby. Hear me roar. Arr. All right, peeps. Let's get some shit done. I used a little profanity on this video. Whatever. Hey, don't forget, if you want to support this channel, support the dream, here's some marketing. I have t-shirts, the illusion the universe will provide, right? Ain't buying into the status quo. That's right. And the secret to perfection is in Perfection t-shirt. That's on my Big Cartel site. On my Etsy site, I've got art, upcycled wood frames, custom made. I've got illusion art. I got stuff for you to buy, put on your wall, put on your body, and support the dream. Thank you. Whoa, this is the illusion recording from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. All right, this video is connected to the last video. It's 3 hours later. I got to work, right? I got to work. I started listening to the music. I started listening to this Flogging Molly song that this dude sent me. I forget what it's called. Something about you built your ship, don't sink it. That's the deal, right? And things started to happen, man. And I got in the ocean, and I realized it's just a dream, right? It's just a dream, dude. None of this is really that important, ultimately. We're here for about a brief moment in time and space, right? So I got into motion, and I started making stuff. So the first thing I made, I glued some of the frames I've been working on. I had to glue those, get those set, and then I made some more router jigs for my other size frames. I do a front. Now I'm kind of getting my deal down with my router jigs too, dude. Like, they're a bomber, dude. They stay still, you can router away at them. So I have to make a front and a back for each size frame, right? You know, label them, the whole thing. So I'm doing it with this oak, right? This oak, it's a couple hundred years old. I've told you about it before. It came from a tobacco barn in the south somewhere, and then it got brought out here to be a ceiling in this rad house, and then I took all the little cutoffs, right? I took all the little cutoffs from the roof, and here they are getting upcycled into a frame for its fourth existence. Once as a tree, once as a tobacco barn, once as a ceiling, and now as a picture frame. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim it all out with this. I think my screen's all dirty. Where is the screen? There it is. The screen's all dirty. I'm gonna trim it out with this old wood that I had and just enhance it. So this wood's been sitting outside for 25 years, getting all weathered and rad. And I guess that's the thing, man. Get into motion, get into creation, start making stuff. It's just a dream, man. It's just a dream. It's so hard to remember, though. I get so caught in it sometimes. That's what I mean is my brain isn't gonna help me. My brain is not gonna help me. My brain is gonna sabotage me. It is only when I get into action, when I start taking some sort of physical action with my spacesuit, that I'm able to get away from the thought, shut down the mind, get into action. Here we are, boom, things are better. The universe is mine. Perception change, right? I'll put the Flogging Molly song down below. It's a good one. And I also was listening to some Mariachi El Bronx. I'll put the song down I like there too. All right, man, that's it, right?